Okay. Operation Austin City Limits, Italy turn 6. Italian buy 3 transports and 2 tanks. Now, we got to fix a problem here. And don't worry about problems. You all have to learn the game. We're just glad you're here with us in the BBR community. When you attacked Denmark, you came in with 5 transports, 5 infantry, 3 mech, a tank, and an artillery with 1 cruiser. Problem is, you forgot that I can scramble. So, just like when I made a mistake and left Berlin open and you took advantage of my mistake, we made a mistake and we got to correct it here. So, we got to re-roll that. So, I've got a fighter and a tactical, and another tactical that's boosted by the fighter. Now, in combined arms, there is nothing that boosts the fighter up. If the fighter is combined with a tactical, it does not get boosted to a 4. The fighter is combined with a tank, it does not get boosted to a 4. Only the tactical gets boosted. The tactical bomber. If a tactical bomber is combined with a tank or a fighter, it gets boosted from a 3 to a 4. So, my fighter is defending at a 4. My other tactical is at a 3, and because the tactical is combined with a fighter, it's at a 4, and it's going to be versus your 3 for your cruiser. So, here's my roll. Fighter, 2 tacticals. I got 1 hit. And your response, you got a hit. So I lose a tactical, you lose the cruiser, and from there, at that point, your attack is done. And the smart thing to do is to retreat back to the C zone that you came from. So there are your... Now, those transports cannot be unloaded. They've already moved, so they can't be moved during their non-combat phase. So these transports are here. These are all on, so you put your 3 there. These are all on that. Now, you moved your cruiser and aircraft carrier up into the C zone, so they stay there. You have to do something different with these British units, and this is what you placed into Britain. So I'll let you non-combat them somewhere. And you can do that at the beginning of the Anzac turn. Let everybody know what you're going to do there. Unfortunately, you made a mistake, but just like I made a mistake with Germany, happens. So now we'll get on with Italy's turn. Oh. So the Italians are buying 3 transports and 2 tanks. We are going to attack. You see that? Yeah, let's move this a little bit. Over there. There we go. And infantry and 2 artillery are going to go into Iran. A tank from Ukraine is going to drive through Rostov into the Caucasus and take that for the Italians. Let me get some stuff here. Now the question is, Oh, and the other mistake that you made, and I fixed it, you can go back and look at the video. I did not have my tank here. I had the tanks there. So when you rolled, I got a hit with that tank. And that was the only hit I got in the whole thing. So I put that piece back on the board that the tank hit. So you've got 3 units there. But my 2 tanks were in Iraq. So my question is, do I go with 2 tanks through 3 threes against, but then you can just hit me back. So I'm not going to do that. The 2 tanks in that are in Iraq will go through northern Iran into the Caucasus. Okay? All right, I'm going to go with let's replace these. That's non-combat. But let's replace these. Yep. Okay. So I've got to, I'm going to put an extra artillery into that battle. I got 4 twos against your 2 in Iran. I got 1 hit, but I brought an extra in against your 2. You missed. So the Italians take Iran. Oh, holy cow. Sorry, I think I dropped some pieces on the floor. I'm looking at them. So, with the Italians taking Iran and the Caucasus, the British go down 2, and the Russians go down 2, and the Italians go up 4. So that puts the Italians at 22. Okay. Non-combat moves. We're going to take 2 tanks from northern Italy, put them into Paris, along with 1, 2, 3, 4 infantry, 4 artillery, and an AA gun. The fighter from Iraq. The fighter from Iraq will fly 1, 2, 3, 4 into southern Italy. Going to put 1 infantry into Transjordan, 2 artillery, and 2 infantry into northern Iran. Just to keep that mech from coming up trying to steal my thing there, my factory. So 3 transports will go down into C zone A33. And 2 tanks will go into southern Italy. So now the Italians, let's get the book out. We're at 22 on the income tracker. Okay. Let me get over here. Let me get the camera on the right spot there where I want to be. Okay. So we're at 22 on the income tracker. 22. We get 5. No, we don't get 5 anymore. Because we don't have control of Egypt anymore. No Allied warships in the Mediterranean. So that gives us 5. 3 per territory for Iraq, Iran, and northern Iran. So I control those 3 now. So that's 9. El Alamein, Gibraltar. Nope, I don't have anything there. That's it. So I get $36 for the next turn. I'll do my troop disposition. 2 artillery and 2 infantry in Iran. 2 artillery and 2 infantry in northern Iran. 1 infantry in Transjordan. 3 infantry and 2 artillery in Greece. Southern Italy has 2 tanks, a fighter, and 3 transports. Actually, we're going to move the infantry from now. We'll leave them there. Yeah. 1 infantry in Vichy, France, or southern France. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 artillery, 4 infantry, and 2 tanks with an AA gun in Paris. One infantry in eastern Poland, 1 infantry in Lithuania. Actually, we're going to move the 1 infantry in Lithuania up to Estonia, Latvia, and the 1 infantry in eastern Poland into Lithuania. We're going to split up the 2 AA guns and put 1 in Lithuania with 1 AA gun in eastern Poland. Yeah, you could capture that one. One of the infantry that went into Paris from northern Italy is going to rail southern Germany, Slovakia into eastern Poland. So in eastern Poland, I have an infantry and an artillery. In Lithuania, I have an infantry and an AA gun. In eastern Poland, an infantry and an AA gun. In Lithuania, an infantry in Estonia, Latvia, with a German AA gun. So, you work out what you want to do with the British. I'll let you do a non-combat with them. But this aircraft carrier with the 2 planes are in A-13 for the Americans, along with the 5 transports and everything on it is in A-14. I believe that's A-14. No, A-20 for the Americans. Okay, that's it. I'm done.